Oh, did you miss the wine order?
I just ordered some water. You're having red wine on a talk show?
It's Kool-Aid. This is Kool-Aid.
Cool.
Urban drink.
And, so you did the stand-up, you did the music, but then along came the acting. Now, was the first big audition for Any Given Sunday?
First audition for Any Given Sunday with Oliver Stone, which was crazy because when I did the audition, after I did my audition, he says, "Well, you're just terrible, aren't you?" And I was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, you stink." And I was like, "What?" And as I'm walking out, he's writing in his tablet and says, "Jamie Foxx, slave to television." And so I leave and I say, "I don't want to deal with this dude." And then I get a call and says, "He actually wants you to come back for the agent part. He likes you." I come back and I'm pissed. I'm like, "Yo, man, you know, I was really pissed at how you said, you know, I was this way." He says, "Yeah, well, you know what? I need someone to play the lead part because someone else was going to play it and they fell out. We need you to play the lead part." He says, "But you got to get better." I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "You're a television actor. And television actors are loud while movie is more, you know, subtle." So I couldn't get it right. But what I did was, as opposed to doing all of the readings and stuff, I was playing a quarterback on this football team, this young, black, cocky quarterback. So I went and made a videotape of me just as the quarterback. And we did this whole, like, I made up this practice session, and we made up a song because my name was Willie Beeman. So I ended up getting the part because of the tape, but I learned about being a television actor, and even to the point to where I actually went to audition for Jerry Maguire. And the story with that, Tom Cruise is doing, you know, Jerry Maguire. So they had, the guy sees me read in LA and he says, "Yo, I want you to go to read for TC in New York." I said, "Who?" "TC." I said, "All right, Tom Cruise." I was like, "Oh, Tom Cruise." So I go to read, but as I'm reading, I'm loud. "Show me the money." You know what I mean? Right? That's all I'm saying, brother. Show me the money. Right? And so
I know, it's really good. So I thought that was great.
And then, but wait, Tom Cruise reads his line, but it was like this. So I thought he lost his place because I couldn't hear him. So I said, "We right here." He says, "I know, I said the line, I'm waiting on you." I'm like, "Oh." So now I'm sweating, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I done lost my place, I done went blind the whole night. Anyway, I didn't get the part. And, you know, of course, you know, Cuba Gooding got the part and he won the Oscar. But I had to learn how to bring it down. And then later on, I did Collateral with Tom Cruise and then got nominated for an Oscar.
Same year, you won.
Yeah.
Double nomination.
Yeah.
I like the story, though. I like the story of you learning that, like, Tom Cruise was the star. Was it,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and that was the other thing, too. When I did get in Collateral, you know, I was sort of like, Michael Mann was like, "Hey, you better keep your stuff together because I'm, you know, making sure this movie works for the big star." And this is how I knew I wasn't a big star. We're in the car, and we're driving. We're supposed to do this stunt where I crash into another car, right? But it's supposed to be a stunt. But what happens is the car gets out of control, and I actually do crash into the car. And when they get there, they're like, "Jamie, get out of the way. Tom, are you okay?" And that's where you know where you are.
And you hate watching yourself in movies.
Yes,
She hates a lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah, I don't like thinking about my facial expressions, and it's nicer to just enjoy making the movie.
But didn't Michelle Obama, didn't she force you to watch? Was it The Help she forced you to watch?
She didn't force us to watch it, but we were watching. She was incredibly aggressive.
Get in there.
Get in there and watch your movie. You're at the White House. Yeah, she had a screening, and it was Octavia Spencer and I, and it was pretty amazing.
I never got. That's
fun. Yeah, it was just. You didn't get an invitation?
No, and I'm African American, right?
Wow.
That's crazy.
You played Ray Charles.
You would think.
You would think.
Oscar, Ray Charles, hello.
I'm just saying, first black president, you know, I mean.
That just seems like a ticket to the White House right there.
Right there, yeah.
Right there.
And if there's any indication
Very good.
That's what I'm
Can you do it a little bit more?
And if there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Are you going to do the throwing the money into the crowd thing?
Well, in the UK, it may be a bit difficult because you guys have pounds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, man, she works for coins. So we make it rain. Okay, so
Yeah.
you've never seen this. She's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Okay, so this is called this is Atlanta culture. So you take about 100 ones, right? And you throw them in the air and they kind of rain down. And that's the thing. That's the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a song about...
It's okay if you...
Ladies stripping for money.
There you go.
Yeah. I understand what raining means.
Okay, cool.
How are the strip clubs out here? They got good strip clubs out here? Or they don't do that out here?
Oh, no, they do.
Really?
Oh, they do.
Nice.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Is that you?
Yeah.
Girls, do you have some money? Because he wants some rain. He needs to see some rain for that.
Oh, dear. Your daughter Annalise, when she came to set, that she was kind of confused.
Yeah, because my daughter, she comes to all my sets, but she had never been on a set where actually kids could go see the movie. Because she was on the set of Django, and so she was 4 years old. I know that's probably bad parenting, but she's watching people get blown away, and she's seeing them make up the blood. And oh, Daddy's great. So when she was on Annie, she didn't understand. She was like, when does Annie get the gun and go kill the people that took her parents? Oh, that's a whole different movie right there.
That would be a great update.
Annie's revenge. The sun won't come out tomorrow.
Have you been motorboated, Dame Judy?
Never.
Never?
But there's always time.
Yes. Jamie loves a challenge.
These lips.
That would go viral. I'm pretty sure that would go viral. Now, we have a picture of Jamie Foxx, young.
Yeah.
But now, what age are you here? You look 47.
We got the same kind of hair right there. Bro, that's the Jerry curl right there. I was 18 right there. I was 18 years old.
Now, is that a backdrop to make it look like there's brick back there?
You know what? No, I think that's real brick.
Oh, okay.
Real brick.
Real brick, baby. It's a brick
Yeah,
house.
he's shelled out for this picture. It's not very violent, but there's some violence in it.
Yeah.
But your 7-year-old daughter, she was around on set.
Oh yeah, my daughter, she comes to all the sets though. Like, you know, my daughter was on the set of Django, watching people get blown away, like watching the blood and stuff like that. So she digs it, and they came to the premiere, the whole nine. So it's fly.
Because actually, she does seem like she has quite embraced the idea that her father is a movie star.
Yeah, my youngest likes the Hollywood part of it. My oldest hated it. Like my 23-year-old, even when she was in high school, Corinne, my oldest, she didn't like any of the flash. Like I remember somebody gifted me like a Rolls Royce to drive, and I went to pick her up in it in high school. She wouldn't come out. I said, "Come on, baby, look, the top go back. Come on, get in here. The top go back." She called her mother like, "Nah, tell him to leave. I'm not getting in the car with him. He's crazy." But my other daughter, my youngest daughter, loves the Rolls Royce. She's like, "Dad, put the top down." I said, "Well, you want to do? I want to ride down Sunset Boulevard." So I'm riding with my 8-year-old. At that time, she's like 7, and she's riding like, you know, listening to Rihanna and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Work. And then I said, well, then we were going to the Soho House. And you know, the Soho House is like Prius, you know, in LA. So they're very, you know, conservative. I said, listen, I said, Annalise, we got to put the top up, you know, because this is the Soho House. We don't want to look like that. You know, it looks terrible. And as we drive in, as the top is going down, she's like, Jamie Foxx in the house!
The other day, I was with my grandson, who, as you know, looks very like Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
And a group of people were there, and they said, may we have a photo? And I said, yes, of course. They said, no, not you.
Because actually, there's that weird connection with you and Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran slept on my couch for 6 weeks before he was famous.
But how does that happen?
Ed Sheeran, I was doing a radio show in L.A., and it was a satellite show, and he knew that we do music, so he comes to my radio show. Hello, James, just trying to get my music. You know, we'd love to hear my music, whatever. I was like, well, sure, whatever, let me hear it. So he lets me hear his music. Comes to my crib, and now I got the bigger crib, and the studio is incredibly nice because of the Kanye song. So he plays. I'm like, you're incredible. So he starts. I said, listen, I know you don't have anywhere to go. Just chill here. I was giving him food. My daughter was like, who do you have over here now? Because I would always have people. You know, I would always like champion the artist.
Yeah.
And so I said, listen, man, I think you got the goods, but I got to check you out, though. So I took him down to this show that I was doing, a live night every Monday in L.A., downtown L.A., and it was like 800 black people, all black, like just the best musicians who plays, you know, the guitar for Sting, and I mean, the level of the music is here. And there was a dude up there rapping, and he was sweating, and he was black. And then another girl, she came up and she sung, and she was black, and they was singing blackness. It was incredible. And so all of a sudden, I say, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Sheeran. He pops out, with a little red hair and a ukulele. And one of my homies, who's an incredible guitarist, but he's just true to the music. It came from us. This is blackity black, right? And he says, yo, Foxx, come on, man. What's this, man? What's this? What you doing to the room right now, man? You gotta respect the room. And it was just like a movie. I said, well, let's see what the kid has. And he went out there on that ukulele, got a standing ovation in 12 minutes.
Wow.
And the rest was history.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Cheers to him. Cheers to you. Am I right in thinking, Jamie, that one of the reasons why this story kind of resonated with you is because your own father was in the system?
You know, it's personal. When Michael called me up, I was so humbled and honored to be a part of the project. But doing this project, it's personal. Being a black man and the perception of us in America is that we're guilty of a crime. And I could personally touch it because they put my father in jail for $25 worth of illegal substance. They put him in jail for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
This man was an educator in the hood, in the inner cities, educating kids. The judge that he would have come to the school and talk to the kids presided over his case and put him in jail. Now, what they didn't understand was their father taught me everything. Taught me how to throw a football, basketball, taught me how to play tennis. And I was like, why am I learning how to play tennis? He said, because I don't want you to be limited. So me as a young black kid in Texas, some of my childhood heroes were Vitas Gerulaitis, Eli Nastasi, Yannick Noah, Yvonne Lindell. So when they put him in jail, however, what do we do as a family? And I don't like visiting jail. I don't like that type of perception. So I said, I told my pops, I can't come see you because I see you as a king. But I wrote him a letter. I said, hey, you know, things have gotten good for me. When you get out, I'll save your life. And he's been living with me for 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Same house. And here's the good part about it. He loved tennis, so I got a chance to take him to the U.S. Open when he got out, and we watched Venus and Serena play, and we sat there and tears ran down our cheeks. But when he got a chance to see this movie, he said, you tell that young brother, Michael B. Jordan, keep doing what he's doing, because this is so important for us.
Yeah. Jamie, I think everyone was so moved by you talking about your father and the fact you've been living with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's lovely. But then your mother also lives in the same house.
That poses a problem. The reason being is because they've been divorced for 25 years. And so I was adopted, and my mother, 12 years now, I would always send her tickets on Christmas if you ever want to come, you know, for Christmas. So finally she accepted, she comes. We have a good Christmas, and then New Year's comes, and her birthday is on New Year's, so we party for her birthday. And then it's like, now all of a sudden it's February, she hadn't left. I was like, you trying to tell her something? She's like, well, you know, I just want to hang out, you know. And so now she's been living with us for 12 years, but they live under the same roof. And what's crazy is that he still dates, so he has dates. But she'll go on his side of the house just to see who's in there, like, hey, So this is what we're doing, Dixon? So then I'm in my room, I get a knock on the door, it's him. Could you tell her to stay off my side of the house? I got company. And I'm like, now, parents. But it's a weirdly fun household.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Damn hip.
No, we don't need the cane. It's okay.
I wasn't sure what was going on.
My hip.
Oh, your hip. You look good.
The other hip was hurting. I got a little shot.
Oh, yeah?
To numb it. And they got it. But this one, they went in there and they missed. So they didn't get it. But
What
when
did
they
they get?
it, like this.
Not exactly, Michelle.
No, they missed, Michelle, they missed. And so this part went numb.
Okay.
So my cheek went numb.
Now he's got it.
So when people say dead ass, I'm like, how did you know?
Well, thank you for limping on. Do you want me to hand that to you?
I got it.
There you go. This is in Malaysia. That is the pride of Malaysia. You have to win.
Oh, it's so touching. It's a big thing. Jamie and I have that. He's got it in the pride of Texas. Where
Yes.
What's your town?
Terrell, Texas.
In Terrell, Texas, and I'm, of course, pride of Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Yeah. There are posters.
Yeah.
And Jamie, did you feel pressure when you won the Oscar?
No, I knew I was gonna win.
Okay.
No. I'm just serious. No, I had been told, but you don't really know, right?
No.
But when it happened,
you?
A lot of Caucasian people were telling me that I was gonna win. You got it in the bag, man. You got it in the. But it was amazing. It was a great film in Ray Charles. The only thing that I would say is that the Oscar made me feel different. So I didn't keep it at my house.
Okay.
Because I'm a comic and I wanted to go back to being my the funny stuff. But the Oscars, it made me feel like as soon as I put it in my hand, I started speaking in like an English accent. Oh, God, thank you so much. So it's a wonderful.
I can't imagine what it's like working with
when
him.
I got there, I was like...
You'd be like rolling around.
I can't believe that I won. No, I'm just kidding.
So where is the Oscar?
It's at the crib.
Oh.
It's at my house now. It wasn't at first.
Oh, I see.
But I got it back.
Oh, it came home.
Because I wanted to go back to being me, you know what I'm saying? And it made me kind of feel like, like I was too good, and I didn't want to feel that. I wanted to still feel hungry.
Yeah. When were you last on stage? Was Company the last thing you did, or have you done?
No, I did a play called Cock, actually.
Oh yes, I remember it well.
I showed my cock.
What was the name of it?
It was called Cock, but that wasn't that one.
Wait a minute, who was the actor?
You'll be
Wait.
Yeah, no, but listen, Jamie.
I'm still trying to figure out the name of this.
What do you think it is?
No, so you went back. That's the one. You got it. Yeah. Jamie Foxx, obviously you worked with Quentin Tarantino in Django Unchained, and I heard you in an interview talking about how he kind of changed you as an actor. Like he was strict.
Yeah, he was amazing, but I think where he was strict is that in Django I was supposed to be a slave. I'm a slave in Django, and but when I first got to to the set, you know, I'm not actually a slave. So when I got to the set, I'm Jamie Foxx, reading the part of a slave. So I guess I was reading the part too cool or whatever. You know, I'm a slave. What's happening with it? Yeah, I was too cool. And he ain't play. He pulled me in the room and says, you know what? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I said, what's wrong? He said, you're too fucking cool, bro. You're a slave. You're not some cool guy. I said, what you mean? He said, you come in with your Louis bag and your Range Rover that you drove here in. And he says, you're not gonna be able to do the character unless you let all of that go.
Oh, boy.
And be the slave. And I was like, damn, you know. And he was right. So the next day I came there and I didn't use a Range Rover. I was in a covered wagon. Quentin gonna be mad. No, but he was strict in the sense in order to get the movie where we needed to go. We did have to, you know, strip those things away, yeah. and then it made sense. You know, it made sense. But I was doing my thing to get in the movie too, though, because the horse that I rode in the movie was actually my horse. That's my horse. That's my own horse.
Wow.
Previously owned, you owned it previously?
No, I own that horse right now.
He's a horseman. He's from Texas.
Yeah, from Texas. So that's
his
my
riding is his riding.
But I knew everybody was trying to be Django, so that was my edge. I know Will Smith was, you know, yo, so yeah, here, there, whatever. And then Idris with his good-looking ass. You know, he was like, you know, Quentin Tarantino really wants me to do this. Really wants me to do this Django. You know? I said, oh, shit. So I brought my horse. I have a horse. And I said, Quentin, I know they trying to do their thing, but I got my own horse. And he goes, you got your own fucking horse? Who has their own horse? I said, I got mine right outside. And what I knew about my horse was my horse looked exactly like the stunt horse. You just had to paint the shoes white.
Wow.
So that's how yeah.
Wow.
Wow, what a story.
And talking of kids in movies, Jamie, your daughters, who we talked about already, is it true that they didn't know that you had been a stand-up for many
No,
movies?
they didn't know I did jokes. They know I'm funny at the crib, but they didn't know that I paid for the crib by telling jokes. They didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? So, but because it's like they too young, you know, like I was doing, a lot of people didn't know I do stand-up. I was doing stand-up in 88, 89, you know what I'm saying? That was my time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming up, but yeah, they didn't know.
But you just had a stand-up special.
I did a stand-up special, and it was great. They got a chance to come and see their dad, you know. Yeah, there he is.
Nice.
She see me do my thing.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And it's really funny, the stand-up special. It's on Netflix now. But in it, you tell that terrifying story of getting horribly ill during...
I had a bad situation happen, but I'm back now. I feel good. But at that time, like I tell people, you don't dream tragedy when you dream.
No.
You just dream the best. I'm gonna have the house and the cars and everything, but you don't dream that something bad gonna happen. And when something bad happens, you need people that really, really care about you and love you to get you through that. Because when it happened, I didn't remember it happened. So when I
you had a stroke.
Yeah, I had a brain bleed that led to a stroke. Me.
Yeah.
Like that don't happen to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I finally came to, I didn't even realize what happened because I missed 20 days of my life. And then when I came to, I said, yo, what am I doing in this wheelchair? And my boy said, you had a stroke. I said, come on, bro, I'm Jamie Foxx, bro. Jamie Foxx don't have strokes. And he said, bro, don't try to get out that chair because you can't walk. And I fell. I said, what? Where is Ashton Kutcher? Like, am I being punked? So when it settled in, I was like, man, it's beyond this. So as we're sitting here, it's beyond all of this. It's like, man, I really got to try to get back, you know? And the only way I did get back was kind of being funny. And I kept saying, and I say to my stand-up, if I could stay funny, you know, I could stay alive. So when they would come check on me, I was always telling jokes to the point to where they thought that something was wrong with me. Because I never answered like, he said, where are you, sir? I'm at the fix-it place. I said, who are you, sir? And I was never myself. You know, I would always be somebody else. Says, who are you? And for like 3 days, I was Denzel. Yeah, so they said, who are you, sir? All right, okay, all right. All right, that's what you telling me? Okay, you telling me I had a stroke? Okay. Uh-huh, my nurses. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're so happy you've recovered so fully. It's amazing.